Welcome to my room. Welcome to May. We made it. Hold on, because I'm sitting on the floor. We made it. We are 5 months. We are 5 months into 2024, and my oh my. It's been a journey. If it's been a journey for me, I know it's been a journey for you. So today I'm about to do a reading. This reading is a collective reading, and it is for the month of May 2024. I don't know why I keep wanting to say 2025. It just keep coming out, just like at random. I'll be writing 2025. So I'm already in the future, which means y'all need to catch up. Okay, so first I'm just gonna pull us a little oracle card and see what it has to say. No, but seriously, this has been a real time of like deep shadow work, especially with, this moon that just passed in Scorpio, like deep shadow work. Whether you know that you're going through it or not, we are all dealing with it. Okay, that was it. So some of us are dealing with soulmates coming into alignment with ourselves, meeting our divine counterpart, healing that relationship with your inner self, doing heart chakra work, because rejection is also coming up. I don't know if you can see that as a theme for this month. So yeah, dealing with past feelings of being rejected, and allowing yourself to be healed, healing your soul, coming into alignment with your soul, where you were once rejected and alone. Now you are meeting your divine counterpart. You are meeting your divine counterpart. And that doesn't necessarily mean in the physical, but you will have the energy that you need around you for healing that wound of abandonment and rejection and disregard and everything associated with being rejected. So this is a time of, that's what I said, deep soul healing, that shadow work. All right. And that deck of cards is, what is this? Heal Yourself cards, and this is by Ina Siegel. I'll try to write it. I will try to write it in the description if I remember. All right, so let's get into the reading. Let me give these cards a quick shuffle. So let me shuffle these cards and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had to give these cards a quick shuffle. All right. So this is a collective reading for the month of May 2024. Collectively, how are we showing up this month? What obstacles or themes are going to be present this month? And what do we need to do to overcome? What do we need to do to overcome those obstacles? Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So we showing up this week as the One of Cups. We're showing up this week open and receptive. Like, I'm ready to, I don't know why I want to say this. I'm ready to battle. Like, I'm ready to deal with the emotions that are going to be coming up. They're coming up regardless. So this is like, we starting the month off with the opportunity for growth, an opportunity for healing, healing our trauma, healing our emotional body. And that reminds me that I have to share a message that I received earlier today. Okay, I'm gonna get back to that. But yes, an opportunity to love, an opportunity to love ourselves, to grow. Like, the energy is there to just have this overflow, abundance of love and outpour. Okay. And even if some of those emotions that are outpouring are not the most pleasant, the most positive emotions, we still need to allow them to come to the surface because it has to be cleared. And so as as that One of Cups energy starts flowing, allow it to come up. Whatever needs to come up right now, let it come up. It needs to come up. So I don't really see this as being an obstacle, but we have the Strength card showing up. So this is really just us showing up this month, like being strong. I know I have to face this stuff. I know I have to battle these, these beasts that are showing up. I know that I need the endurance to get through this. And so this is really you mastering yourself. You've been doing your work. You've been overcoming. You've been doing the shadow work. You've been facing all of the heartbreak, all of the trauma, all of the fears and anxiety and all. We've been feeling a lot with all of these like retrograde just ended and the eclipses and just all of this heavy ass energy. But we're showing up in May having the strength to go through it all and to overcome it all, and not letting it dictate how we are going to be moving. Like, we're not going to allow ourselves to be stuck under a rock, essentially, because that's what heavy ass emotions are. They weigh on us. So we are allowing ourselves to build strength. This is a time of building strength, building spiritual strength, building that emotional strength, and allowing yourself to show up and stand in who you are and know your power. And that's the greatest strength of it all, is dealing with the shit and allowing yourself to be loved, even in the midst of things that are not easy or pleasant to deal with. And so, how do we overcome? Or, what energy do we need to embody in order to overcome? Or in order to, I don't want to say overcome, I just want to say further navigate this time, this heavy time. And so what's showing up, ooh, I love that. What's showing up is the Queen of Pentacles. And Queen of Pentacles is telling us that this is our opportunity. That's so beautiful. Okay, so after we have done all of this healing and facing our fears and going through these heavy ass emotions, May is going to offer us the opportunity to share what we have learned, to give our gifts to, somebody else might be going through what you just finished out and cleared out, and they need guidance. And so we are presented with the opportunity to be a beacon of light. Yes, I went through a dark time. Now I can tell you how I got through it, so it can help you to get through it. And that's a beautiful place to be in. Teaching others how to relate to nature in the physical world in a personal way. So we are really sharing the tools. We are literally in a position to share the tools. Yes, I have felt rejection, but now I can teach you how to face that fear and overcome it and not allow it to weigh you down. So this month is about, this is really like not a band-aid, but we're really healing it. So at this point, all of our wounds that are open, all of the scars, all of the cuts and the scrapes, and like we're really nursing ourselves back to health right now in May. So this is a good time to do a lot of self-care, practicing self-love for the entire month, because we need it. This is restoration time. This is what did I want to say? This is like you getting a cut, and before you put the band-aid on, because that's not healing, you got to clean it. You have to put peroxide on it. You got to put some alcohol on it. You got to put some Neosporin on it, or some type of healing ointment or oil. Like, that's what we're doing to ourselves. So self-care right now is so important. Like, it's imperative, especially if you've been going through a very rocky start to this year. You need some self-care. Figure out what that looks like for you. Figure out what you need to do for yourself to feel restored, to feel rested, to feel like you are taking care and taking time for yourself. That is what this time is about. And so what does Spirit have to say? What is the advice, guidance to help us? Okay, don't all speak at once. To help us get through this time. And I wasn't even gonna do a reading, but something said just we need this. I needed this. So I really hope that this is helping somebody else. So what advice? Okay. No, not you. No, nobody had no advice. One of y'all got advice. How do we, okay. Bet. Hold on. So I haven't used these cards in quite some time. It don't mean that it don't be on point though. This is 5 of water. And 5 of water literally symbolizes war. This is a highly dramatic situation with all parties involved feeling highly charged and restless. Communication is off. Relationships are faltering. It will take a cool head to navigate the situation. Be clear on what you want to achieve and think through the very best to achieve it. It may be difficult, but because danger and deception are all around. I lost my place. Okay. Okay. This makes sense coming up after having this retrograde. And it's still in a place of restoring. So we're restoring our communication. We're restoring everything coming back online. So we really do need to be very clear and concise about what we're doing, what we're saying, how we're acting to ourselves. Yeah, it's to ourselves. Feeling shame, guilt. Some of us might even be feeling lost in nostalgia, which is going to be clouding our judgment, clouding how we're really viewing situations. And so it's blocking our ability to truly heal and clear it, because we're busy thinking about all of the good parts of it and forgetting that feeling of rejection and all of the hurt. And so this is not necessarily a love reading, but for some of us, this could be a love situation. coming up. So yeah, battling head on. We are fighting. Not so much fighting, but I'm feeling like it's a push through. Like I'm pushing through all of the madness. I'm pushing through this heavy ass energy that's been weighing me down, and I'm finding myself swimming to the surface. So allow yourself to swim. Don't be thinking about things that are going to further weigh you down. And that segues into, wait, my foot falling asleep. But that segues into the message that I had received not too long ago. And let me figure out what I gotta say. So I was journaling yesterday, and I was thinking about who am I? Was the question that came up. Who am I? And my answer, or Spirit told me, was that I am a collection of all of the things that I love. Right? Like we are a collection of things that we love. And then what was clarified today was that we are also opposing that collection of love. We are a collection of all of the things that we fear, all of the things that are negative. So how can we become more of the things that we love and less of the things that we fear? And that means that we have to sift through the shit. We have to go through our emotional body. We have to go through our memories. We have to feel feelings that we've been repressing so we can decide, is this something that I love or is this something that's fearful? And then removing fear. Like, I got to get rid of it because I want to be the embodiment of love. If I'm supposed to be love, I have to be all of the things that love means to me. And so I started to write down, what do I love? So you can journal that. Think about the things that you love. And then think about how you can incorporate more of those things into your life. Which is why I'm on the floor today, because I love doing yoga. And I haven't done it in a while, in some weeks. But I know that it's one of the things that makes me feel restored. It's one of the things that helps me to move energy, move trapped emotions, clear my mind so that I feel better. So I did it today. And so my advice, final advice to you is find out what you love and how you can bring more of that into your life. Those experiences, the people, the places, the food, the smells, the sounds, the textures, the sensations, the look, like all of it. How can you bring more love into your life? So have a happy May, and may you all rise to the occasion and move in divine unconditional love. Okay, bye. Side note, because as I'm shuffling, I just received a little extra piece and I want to share it with you. The battle, I want to say it how they said it. The battle between good and evil, between love and hate or fear, is going to be internal first. Which means that if you are on this path, if you are on this deep, introspective, pure spiritual journey, you need to be focused on the internal battle. There are people who incarnated at this time to fight on the outside, to battle with the world. Don't get sucked into that. I'm not telling you not to pay attention to what's going on in the world. It's very real. But also pay attention to what is going on inside of you. Because you're only going to see on the outside a reflection of what is going on the inside. So how are you at battle with parts of yourself? How are you trying to control and dominate parts of yourself that actually need to be free? How are you allowing fear to run your life and try and consume your entire being versus allowing the love to run your life and consume your entire being? So yeah, that's the little extra message. So thank you.